Welcome to this short video of finding an inverse function. And I'm going to take this function f of x equals 2x minus 8, and we're going to find f inverse. To do that, first of all, I'm going to change the f of x and write it as y equals 2x minus 8. And now what I want to do is solve for x. So to solve for x, I'm going to add 8 to both sides. So then we'll have y plus 8 equals 2x. And then the next step will be to divide by 2 to both sides. And when I simplify that, I'll have 1/2 y plus 4 equals x. Now what we want to do is we're going to switch the variables, the x and the y, so that my x will become a y, the y will become an x. So we'll have 1/2 x plus 4 equals y. And I can rewrite that in function notation. And so we'll call it f inverse. Put a -1 there for the inverse. F inverse of x is equal to 1/2 x plus 4. And that's our final equation. Let's look at a second case. And the second one is the practice problem that they have for example 2 in your book on I'm afraid I brought home the old book and I haven't been able to get back to the college to get the newer version. So I'm on page 488. It's section 6.1, practice problem for example 2. You could pause the video for a minute and work out this problem, see if you can get the answer, and then you can look at my version of it. So it's f of x equals -4x plus 9. So if you take a minute and pause the video and work this out, see if you can get it. So here's my version. I change the f of x to y, and then I'm going to subtract 9. I'll skip a step there and hope you can follow it. Next, I'll divide by -4. And I'm just going to leave things as fractions. So we'll have -1/4 y. This will become a plus 9/4 equals x. Then we have that step where we switch the x's and y's. And so we'll have -1/4 x plus 9/4 equals y. My 4 came out a little bit more like an x, so we'll erase it, put it back as a 4. And then when we write it in the function notation, it'll be f inverse of x is equal to -1/4 x plus 9/4. And that's the answer.